So here we have as close as I'm going to get to my final solve, and it's not too bad. I have most of my profile intact. I've grown a unicorn horn, and the textures are not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and use this for our base template. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of some of the geometries that are here that I might not want to bring into 3dsmax or whichever software you decide to use for retopology. So in this case, let's go ahead and just draw a lasso around this portion. Just left mouse button, click and drag. Okay, cool. So it just gave me a warning saying, hey, if you're editing this, make sure this is the final resolution that you want to use. And that's just fine. So we'll go ahead here, grab this. And let's do a little horn removal. And that's not too bad of a section there on the top. It's pretty easy to replace something like that. And for the most part, we're using this mainly for the reference. Since it didn't take too long to get to this particular point, it's going to save a lot of time in the end. There are some details that we've lost some shape to it. Some of these shapes they're compressed, so that's something to keep in mind when we go ahead and work on our final passes later on. Oh, here's a bunch of other stuff that I kind of skipped out on. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Oh no. Okay. So we got most of the geometries here. And we'll just clean that up. Okay, so now that I have this set up, I can go ahead and just export FBX. So we'll go grab this and Autodesk FBX, pick our location. We'll go to the K drive, and then we'll go to work. And we'll just make a new folder. You know what? Let's bring this new folder into our STE files section, and then here we'll do just save that out. Okay, so it's saving out. Just going to take a moment. Now that's done, and this should be ready to bring into your host application. In this case, we're using. I have 3dsmax that we can bring it in, but you can bring it into just about any software that imports FBX, and that you feel comfortable doing a retopology in. So we'll just go File, Import. Grab this, we'll find our work, and STE files, 1, 2, 3D catch. open this up, and what's nice about this, in addition to getting the mesh, getting the texture, you also have your cameras that are in place, and you can use these for camera projections at a later process. You probably don't need all of these cameras, but you can use them if you deem fit. So I'll just hit F4, just kind of, or F3 here. So here's the mesh result, and when doing your retopology, it's probably useful to also have your texture in place. So I just hit M, open up the material editor here, and I can just bring in just a standard material. And this is what I'm going to apply to my mesh. Boop. And on my diffuse, just let that open up. There we go. Under my diffuse color, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my texture here. So let's grab a bitmap. Okay. And then we'll just go to my K drive. So we'll just go K, work, STE. I'll just click there. So work, STE files, my mistake. 1, 2, 3 catch. Here's my texture. So now I should have a texture applied, and all I'm going to need to do is just show shaded material in viewport. Then now I have my mesh with my texture applied, which is definitely going to help me make finalized topology decisions. If I just hit Alt W here, just maximize my viewport. I'm going to turn off realistic shading. I'm not necessarily going to need that. My topology isn't that great, and it's causing some distractions, so we'll just go to shaded, or maybe even consistent colors here. So there we go. And we're ready to start the topology, retopology process here.